your graduation from UW-Platteville. My name is Dr. Elizabeth Troop, your Provost and Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs, and on behalf of those seated on stage, the faculty and staff seated in front, and the entire university, welcome to today's ceremony. Now, I want to make one quick note. We're aware that perhaps the heat might be a little high for some of you. If anybody, quite seriously, if anybody begins to feel a little faint or becomes overheated, we are streaming this ceremony live, kitty corner in the building next, it's across the field here, the Marquis Student Center. So please feel free to go get some cooling over there if anybody starts to feel a little challenged. Unfortunately, nobody on the stage is able to do that. So, will everyone please stand, remove your hats, and join us in the singing of the national anthem? Today, graduates, you become part of a special family, that being the UW-Platteville alumni. This is the 198th commencement ceremony at UW-Platteville, where more than 56,000 graduates have earned their diplomas. Congratulations to all of our candidates here. Yesterday, we honored the graduates of the School of Business and the School of Graduate Studies. Earlier today, we saluted the rest of the graduates of the College of Business, Industry, Life Sciences, and Agriculture and the College of Liberal Arts and Education. So here's the College of Engineering, Mathematics, and Sciences. We saved the best for last. In all, over the course of our 4 ceremonies, we have 1,221 undergraduate and 157 graduate candidates. Now, as for today's ceremony, we will hear words of encouragement and congratulations from our student speakers, our principal speaker, and of course our chancellor. We will then recognize some special people and finally present the candidates for graduation. Each commencement, student speakers are chosen to represent the graduating seniors. This year, 2 students were chosen. Our first speaker, Paige Hagan, is a St. Paul, Minnesota native, majoring in electrical engineering with emphases in controls as well as communications and electronics. She has interned with Caterpillar, Inc., Starkey Hearing Technologies, and Pella Corporation, as well as working for Easterline Avista in Platteville as an engineering technician. She was president of the Electrical Engineering Honor Society, Eta Kappa Nu, and conducted independent study. She is currently serving as an ambassador for Weiss's Technology Foundation and as an academic student assistant for the College of EMS. Please welcome Paige Hagan.
Sorry. We all make choices, but in the end, our choices make us. I like this quote from Ken Levine because it puts emphasis on the fact that our choices are what define us. We may not notice it all the time or even think about it, but what we do is somehow dictated by what we have done. But what I find even cooler is the fact that up until Platteville, we were all composed of completely different experiences. From where we grew up, activities we did in high school, whether or not we decided to start college right away. But still, all these different experiences brought us together, and the time spent with each other will be a part of all of us. How I ended up at Platteville was actually kind of a fluke. I decided to transfer after my freshman year of college, which meant that most schools were no longer accepting transfer applicants. Platteville, luckily, was still accepting. I applied it and accepted without even visiting once. The first time I even set foot on this campus was actually to register for classes, and it wasn't until I actually moved here that I looked around Platteville at all. Coming out of my first school, I had an idea of what college was, and to be honest, it wasn't a pretty picture. But from the start, Platteville was different, and it wasn't the big things either. It was how students acted, the way professors behaved. It was even the things I got to learn. For example, the head of electrical engineering, Dr. Phil Seeley, every end of semester, last day of classes, he makes waffles for everyone who walks on by. And here was a place that, one was encouraged to ask questions, work together, be a part of a community, and learn their own way. I mean, who would have thought a school was a place for all that? I know we have learned a lot of things while we were here. How to write lab reports, how to do derivatives, how to use your calculator to solve any problem, among many other lessons. And hopefully we'll remember them when we actually go out into the real world. But there are other things that we experience that fall under a different category. These include starting over in a new place, making new friends, not really sleeping just to study for a test or, finish an assignment. Going to the dollar movie nights, doing trivia at Steve's, having no classes because of Expo. These all fall into that different category. And these experiences we had will stick with us in a very different way. It'll be who your friends are, how you'll interact with your coworkers, the things you'll look to do wherever you go in your lives, and the stories you'll tell. All of these things we have learned and all the things we have experienced help make us who we are today. Our life is composed of a series of experiences. These experiences all began with some choice. We all think we know how the choices we make are going to impact our lives. And it's not always the case. The amount of time and consideration I put into selecting that first school was immense. I visited so many different schools. I talked to the departments I was interested in. I compared, prices, standings, and I hated it. As for Platteville, I did essentially the opposite. I made a snap decision. I have loved it here. You can never be 100% sure where the choices that you make will take you, but you can look back at the choices you have made and help you decide, your future decisions. Lily and Lana Wachowski wrote, "There is no certainty, only opportunity. We may not know what is in store for us, but using everything we have experienced and learned here at school and before, we can make choices that will make our lives better. So let's go out into the world and show them what we can do."
Thank you, Paige. Our next student speaker is Josiah Stewart from Dousman, Wisconsin. Josiah is majoring in software engineering and currently works as an engineering technician at Esterline Avista in Platteville. He completed internships in software engineering at Kohl's Corporate and Quad Medical. He is the founder and president of the Game Development Club here at UW-Platteville, which has grown to have 20 active members in a variety of majors and has worked on a trio of three-dimensional game projects. Please welcome Josiah Stewart.
Hello, everyone. It's truly an honor to be in front of all of you today. And to be honest, it's not an honor that I expected to have. I began the selection process because Professor Yan Shi recommended that I do it somewhat out of the blue. After her recommendation, I wanted to speak. I saw it as a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, but there was one problem. I'm terrified of public speaking. As this opportunity became more real, so did the terror. But I decided I would not let fear stop me from being up here today because I have an important message to share with you. Be courageous and live a fulfilled life. There are two parts to that message, and it's important that you recognize both. The first, be courageous. The second, live a fulfilled life. So let's start with courage. Clearly, I am not fearless. As I already admitted, I am scared right now. And I don't think that any of you are fearless either. All people have fears of one form or another, which is why it's important you don't try to live as though you are never scared. But instead, acknowledge your fear and don't let it stop you. That is, after all, the definition of courage, the ability to do something that frightens you. And you must have courage because life has a way of putting us outside of our comfort zones. A few examples. This speech is terrifying for me. Leaving college 5 years ago was scary, as I'm sure it was for many of you. And now leaving college to go into the real world is also scary. If those things weren't very scary to you, more power to you. But I'm sure that life will present you with good opportunities that scare you, and you will have to call upon courage to seize that opportunity despite being afraid. The second part of my message, live a fulfilled life, is equally as important as the first part. We are EMS. We, in particular, have had extremely demanding college experiences. And now we are potentially moving into jobs that could be equally or more demanding than college. Oftentimes, my mindset is all about my career, which I'm sure is a mindset that many of you will fall into at times. But I want to remind you that there is more out there than the jobs you are about to go into. There is more than your current pay, the next promotion, and impressing your boss. For example, one of the things in my life that I find most fulfilling is family. I got married just 8 months ago to Ashley, who is here today. My parents and brothers, as well as my new parents and new sister on my wife's side, are here supporting me as well. And I love these people so much, and spending time with them is most fulfilling. I also have a number of great friends here at UW-Platteville. And these guys are awesome. Most of my favorite memories from UW-Platteville are with these friends. I hope that each of you can think of at least one person who has had a positive impact on your college experience. Some other fulfilling examples from my life are going to the gym, playing volleyball, and being involved in the game development club. This list could go on, and I'm sure that my list is very different from some of yours, but it's important to have that list. It's important to keep a good balance in life. Remember to have fun and enjoy the little things. I think that doing this will bring more joy into your life and will make you a better engineer, mathematician, or scientist because your positive attitude will feed into your work. To wrap things up, on one hand, be courageous. Go into the world and face your fears. Don't let fear get in the way of your ambitions. But on the other hand, don't forget about the good things in life, whatever that means for you in particular. And I think that if you master the balance between those two mindsets, it's going to make you a highly successful person, and it's also going to make you incredibly happy. Thank you.
Let's give a round of applause, one more, for our student speakers. You may be wondering what the different colored stoles and cords are around many of our graduates. Our international students wear white flag stoles featuring the United States flags and the flag of their countries. UW-Platteville students who have studied abroad wear stoles featuring the flags of the countries where they studied. In addition, clubs, organizations, and honor societies have bestowed different color stoles and pins on their graduates, representing extracurricular and high-impact practice learning that went along with their classroom experience. I want to call special attention to those wearing gold honor cords. These gold cords are worn by students who are earning academic honors. The students graduating with academic honors are also designated with asterisks in your program. The individuals who have achieved honors and are graduating magna cum laude, would you please rise? These students have earned cumulative grade point averages above a 3.5. Congratulations to our magna cum laude graduates. You can sit. Now, will the students earning the highest honors, who are graduating summa cum laude, please stand. These students have earned cumulative grade point averages between 3.75 and a perfect 4.0. Please join me in congratulating our summa cum laude graduates. Now I'd like for us to turn our attention to our commencement speaker. Today's principal speaker is Cynthia Bachman. Cynthia has earned a degree in electrical and computer engineering from UW-Madison and is now the Vice President of Fixtures Engineering, Kitchen and Bath Americas at Kohler Company. Kohler employs many, many UW-Platteville graduates. Since joining Kohler K&B, she has played a key role in establishing product development capability in China and India. Cynthia is a charter member of the Kohler Environmental Leadership Team and serves on Kohler's Corporate Stewardship Advisory Council and Leadership Development Committee. She's also a champion of STEM education and career development and has been a significant supporter of UW-Platteville. Please welcome Cynthia Bachman.
Just like the two student speakers, it doesn't get any better with age. Speaking is never my favorite thing. But congratulations to the class of 2017, and just as significantly, congratulations to all the family and friends that are in the audience today and all those that aren't here, because it's an amazing day for all of you. And I'd like to also thank the faculty and staff of UW-Platteville. You run a terrific program here. It serves the state of Wisconsin and a lot beyond the state of Wisconsin also. And I know this is a proud day for all of you because you've nurtured all these students for a good long time. So I was truly humbled to be invited to speak to you as a proud product and supporter of Wisconsin public education, as a mother of a current student, and as an employer of UW-Platteville graduates. I graduated 34 years ago with an engineering degree, deep roots in Wisconsin, and a job not in Wisconsin. Like some of you in this room, it took me more than 4 years to graduate. I was not a top quartile student. I did not have any professional experience before graduation. By the way, this is not the advice I have given to my kids or to the brothers and sisters in the room. Don't make it hard on yourself. I didn't really know what engineering was all about at the time. I didn't have an aspiration. I was really a naive, small-town girl wading into a male-dominated field and workplace. So how did I expect to succeed without experience, aspiration, or a grade point? Optimism. I never thought I wouldn't. I identify with the word optimism instead of confidence. My kind of optimism is not the don't worry, be happy variety. And I don't subscribe to just think positive and everything will be okay. I believe, just like fortune, optimism favors a prepared mind, an open mind, an awareness of the world around you, and an ability or a willingness to connect with people. And it takes resilience. Sometimes you have to fight for it. Optimism implies hope, not certainty, and certainly not resignation. Optimism is all about the journey ahead and focusing on what good comes next. The most amazing thing is that optimism is free. It's your choice. And in my experience, it's absolutely essential in this ever-changing world. Openness and optimism gets you through those uncomfortable episodes of life and takes you to places that you never dreamed of. For me, that included moving to Seattle, 2,000 miles away from everything I knew, long before cell phones and internet, and at one point having a supervisor tell me to my face that he didn't think I could do the leadership job. I now lead the efforts of teams of over 500 professionals. I've helped others to usher a whole host of ideas from early concepts to production products in 2 very different industries. I've worked around the world. I've been active on corporate advisory boards with both Kohler Company and the University of Wisconsin-Madison. And I've had the chance recently to work with the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation on projects to attack the world's grand challenges. It takes optimism to think you can have it all. I've been blessed with a husband and a best friend who makes me better every day, and probably most importantly, doesn't let me take myself too seriously. My only real aspiration was to be a mom, and my 3 sons have been the best source and drain of my optimism over the years. I'm not an entrepreneur or an inventor. I'm not a technical sophisticate. I'm not a millionaire. Many of you in this room will be way more notable than I, but I do feel successful and impactful. Be optimistic that you too can have it all, just not all at once. Take it over time. It takes optimism to trust people and to imagine the possibilities, and not just focus on the risks. Walking through the door of possibilities is what pioneering is all about. Now, you didn't really think I'd get through a speech without referencing a pioneer, did you? I know Chancellor never does. You all have a great education, including credentials from this great university, that you will forever represent. You all have transferable skills and abilities that go way beyond your technical craft. You will have more career starts and stops than I. You will experience significant change at a much greater rate than I. My charge to all of you is to make optimism a way of life and to see possibilities wherever life takes you. It will take practice. It won't be easy some days, but optimism is free, it's contagious, and it's your choice. Congratulations, everyone.
Thank you, Cynthia. I now ask that Phil Muldrum, President of the Alumni Association Board of Directors, come forward to present the Alumni Lifetime Pioneer memberships. Phil.
Thank you, Provost Troop. The UW-Platteville Alumni Association annually recognizes outstanding graduates with an honorary Lifetime Pioneer Award by awarding them a lifetime membership in the Alumni Association, a $400 value. The award is based on a variety of criteria, including campus activities and leadership, community involvement, professional development and employment, academic excellence, and the probability of future involvement in our Alumni Association. I ask the following graduate to stand and be recognized. An engineering, physics, and biomedical engineer from Benton, Wisconsin, Jessica Simons. Congratulations, Jessica. And to all of you, our graduates and soon-to-be alumni, congratulations. Wherever your next chapter in life takes you, remember, we are always, forever pioneers. Thank you.
Thank you, Phil. It's now my privilege to introduce Chancellor Dennis J. Shields. Chancellor Shields has been the Chancellor of UW-Platteville since the fall of 2010. During that time, he has guided our campus through tremendous growth in programs, resources, and facilities. In addition, he has championed the faculty and staff by working with all aspects of shared governance, ensuring the university remains committed to our core mission of providing an affordable and accessible education. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Chancellor Dennis J. Shields.
Good afternoon. There you go. All right. A couple of things before I start into my remarks. The student speakers that we've had this afternoon and earlier today are really what inspires us. Me, the faculty, and the administration at this school. It is remarkable, and it is why we're in this business, to see you succeed. And that evidence coming from these speakers is pretty remarkable. Second thing I will tell you is when I'm asked by any commencement speaker, I have a little bit of advice for them. You can make a good speech, you can make a bad speech, but as long as it's a short speech, everybody will be happy. So I'm going to try to follow my own advice. So graduates, I'm pleased to congratulate you this afternoon at this ceremony marking the completion of the requirements of your academic program here at the University of Wisconsin-Platteville. And I am pleased on behalf of myself, the faculty, and the staff to tell you that we're very, very proud of you. Now, parents, faculty, honored guests, you also have my heartfelt appreciation for helping these graduates achieve their goals. We appreciate the financial, academic, and emotional assistance you have provided the prospective graduates assembled here today. Your belief in them has had a significant salutatory, I don't have any fault about not being able to say that because I put that word in there, impact on their journey thus far. With your support, these graduates were able to believe in themselves, excel at this university, and achieve the success that we're celebrating today. So thank you. So graduates, let me turn back to you. This ceremony, of course, marks the close of an important chapter in your lives and the beginning of another. When each of you cross this stage this afternoon, you become a part of the pioneer legacy. Now, as you embark on the next exciting phase of your lives, I challenge you to be true to a specific pillar of what I think makes up a Wisconsin-Platteville pioneer, and that's being civically engaged, and that you are continuously and positively engaged in your communities. For pioneers, civic engagement means several things. Being committed to the civic life of our communities and being committed to continuously developing the knowledge, the skills, the values, and the motivation that enable you to make a positive difference. Being civically engaged means that you will extend yourself and give of your time, your energy, and attention to promote the quality of life in your communities in ways both large and small. This engagement can take many forms, through local, regional, state, or national politics, or social or community activities, or as an aspect of your professional career. Civic engagement means you are an active participant in the world around you and contribute to the well-being of the neighborhood you live in, the communities that you are a member of, and more broadly in your state, region, or as well as nationally. University of Wisconsin-Platteville pioneers are well known for their positive contributions to communities in Wisconsin and beyond. Pioneers have served and continue to serve in local, state, and national government. They coach youngsters in Little League and volleyball, they volunteer at hospitals, and they participate in the lives of their local educational institutions. In other words, they help solve issues in their communities. They contribute to improving both physical and social infrastructure of their communities where they live. Keep in mind that you have the ability and will have the opportunities to have an impact in ways that are big and small. And some of this just means taking the time to help someone in need. I'm sure that's happened for each one of you. It certainly happened for me. And I'd like to tell you a little bit of a story about my experience. When I was 11 years old, I was taken out of a foster home fairly abruptly and moved into a boys' home. This was just outside of Des Moines. I didn't like the change in environment, and I decided to run away one late evening in October. I walked about 5 miles and then realized that I didn't have a coat and it was getting cold. So I stopped into a gas station where the store clerk took note of this 11-year-old that came in unattached at 11 o'clock at night and engaged me. He talked to me, found out what I was up to, and eventually he convinced me to return home. When I showed some hesitancy about that 5-mile walk, he closed the gas station, put me in his truck, and drove me back and dropped me off. Now, I'm certain that that situation could have proceeded much differently. If I had been picked up as a runaway, the result of my actions likely would have sent my life on a different and more perilous trajectory. The simple act by a stranger kept me on track and avoided a whole range of bad outcomes. Now, many of you have experienced civic engagement on this campus. Think of the people, probably one of the professors sitting here in front of us, who went above and beyond for you. Someone who recognized an opportunity for you or a resource that you needed, and they made sure you got it. Our very own academic community continues to foster a sense of civic engagement beyond our campus. A great example is our chapter of Engineers Without Borders. Student members of this chapter have been making a difference in rural Ghana for several years by helping to build a primary school that will serve 250 to 300 students from a kindergarten through 6th grade. And you may not know it, but you've also witnessed the results of alumni contributing to our university community. Some prime exemplars of this are Robert and James Wright. Both are veterans and University of Wisconsin graduate alums. They saw as their mission to provide opportunities for veterans to thrive in educational settings, and so they donated money to establish the Wright Center on this campus. The center provides support and community for veterans and non-traditional students working on their degrees at this university. And as a result of the presence of the Wright Center, veteran students report feeling more comfortable and more connected and better able to thrive and perform at the University of Wisconsin-Platteville. And all of this is an outcome of the contribution that the Wright brothers have made here. It is possible because they understood a need and took the initiative to enhance an aspect of this community. So, as you leave here and begin the next chapters in your lives, please reflect on the people and institutions that have contributed to your personal achievement and success. Plan to be a University of Wisconsin-Platteville pioneer who provides that kind of support in your communities. Consider becoming a volunteer in some community-based activity. Always be a good neighbor. Be a leader in your church or community, or lead in the local business community, or, God forbid, run for office. All of these positions are positions from which you can help empower and improve your community as pioneers have for years. Remember, you never know how the smallest gestures might have a profound impact. I never saw that clerk from the gas station again, but I will be forever grateful to him that he thought about the right thing to do for me, and he did it. You may never see the professor again from this university who went the extra mile for you, or the donors who contributed to your education at this university. But it is my request of you that you pay it forward and go out and be a good citizen and be civically engaged in your communities. Your pioneer education has prepared you to do this. The foundation that you have built at this university has provided the basis of much that you will need to excel in your future endeavors. Take your experience at the University of Wisconsin-Platteville and your piece of the Pioneer legacy with you into your new jobs, your families, and social networks, and intentionally work to have a positive impact on the workplaces and communities where you live. As a member of the Pioneer legacy, know that you are in charge of your own destiny and that your alma mater has great faith in you. Have no doubt that you can make a powerful impact on the world. And remember, wherever you go, that you have the power to make every day, yes, every day, a great day to be a pioneer. Thank you.
Yes, you have a role here, Chancellor. All of the individuals who are candidates for bachelor's degrees, please rise.
There we go. All right.
Chancellor Shields. As provost and as directed by the university faculty, I certify that the individuals standing before you are candidates for the Bachelor of Arts or Bachelor of Science degrees, and upon completion of the prescribed curricula are entitled to receive their degree from the University of Wisconsin-Platteville. I therefore recommend that these candidates be granted the appropriate diplomas for the curricula completed.
Upon this certification by the Provost and Vice Chancellor, and with the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University of Wisconsin System, I am pleased to confer upon you the degree that you have earned, together with all the rights and privileges attending thereto.
And now, undergraduates, please take your tassel and move it from right to left on your mortarboard, as you are now a UW-Platteville graduate. Congratulations. Graduates, please be seated. We will begin the awarding of individual degrees. We know that this is an exciting time, audience, and we expect some celebration. Those flags were particularly interesting. But I do ask that everyone show respect for each of the graduates and for those seated near you. All here are anxious to hear the name of their special graduate, so please refrain from excessive celebration, and please do not use any artificial noisemakers. Assistant Registrar Kimberly Jasper will read the names of the candidates. I now ask Dr. Molly Gribb, Dean of the College of Engineering, Mathematics, and Sciences, to come forward.
Chancellor Shields and Provost Troop, as Dean of the College of Engineering, Mathematics, and Science, I present to you the candidates for the degrees of Bachelor of Science. Candidates, please begin coming forward.
Paige R. Hagan. Josiah Mark Stewart. Curtis Charles Johnson. Jason Daniel Abernathy. Bradley J. Ackerman. Joseph John Adrian. Cody W. Akins. Blake M. Alley. Nasser El-Nuwaser. Samuel H. Andreski. Travis M. Applegate. Matthew David Archer. Alyssa Ann Arntz. Pierre Badgie. Nathan C. Barr. Stephanie A. Baraboo. Trevor M. Bartle. Nathan A. Bauer. Josiah M. Beatty. Nicholas A. Becker. Brett Carey Beisbier. Ryan T. Bank. Maximilian L. Benrud. David R. Benson. Zachary J. Beegler. Andrew J. Biskupski. Giacomo A. Black. Kevin Andrew Blankenship. Joseph L. Bluma. Aaron M. Banal. Jeremy P. Borg. Dylan L. Borgos. Thad Roy Brenham. Matthew M. Brookshin. Jessica Ann Brugan. William J. Bryant. James T. Berg. Danielle Marie Burton. Seth R. Buskey. Bradley Dennis Buttress. Christopher S. Bile. Alexander Diego Caraciolo. Stephen Cody Karstens. Matthew Allen Castellez. Matthew J. Cowles. Peter T. Chandler. Ashley E. Chick. Catherine May Chorley. Eric Scott Cinnamon. Anthony Michael Koch. Benjamin Philip Cole. Tricia Marie Conroe. Timothy John Cornelison. Eric Charles Curtis. Lucindu A. Detunarachi. Adam W. Doherty. Hannah S. Davidson. Jonathan Thomas Dittman. Matthew Arthur Dittmer. Tanner J. Dixon. Nina Valerievna Dmitrieva. Philip A. Doman. Ryan C. Downing. Joshua Paul Dust. Lamin Drame. Patrick Allen Drazkowski. Ryan James Dunphy. Wyatt K. Eaton. Brian T. Eberwein. Michelle Y. Ehlers. Chukwuebuka Ekpunobi. Nicholas R. Erickson. Keaton D. Feller. Cody Hunter Ferguson. Olivia M. Fees. Benjamin Lee Fisher. Seth Evan Fisher. Jacob E. Boss. Mitchell Joseph Fox. Gregory S. Frechette. Jessica J. Freiberger. Andre R. Fugere. Adam P. Gagliardi. Lauren Jean Gaikowski. Casey Cole Garrity. Landon David Gothier. Erin May Geddes. Sarah Noel Geyer. Jonathan Peter Geisler. Zachary T. Gerhardy. Emily Lynn Gibbony. Michael Andrew Gilling. Austin Ronald Gilmore. Joshua Orville Gilson. Emmett E. Gorman. Nathan C. Grasscamp. John Thomas Graves. Jacob Gray. Caleb A. Green. Marcus Ted Goodell. Matthew C. Habeck. Stephen Robert Hansen. Kyle P. Hartman. Brian Matthew Hayden. Chelsea Rose Hayden. Michelle A. Hendricks. Samuel D. Hendrickson. Griffin William Herman. Kayla Nicole Herrera. Pedro Herrera Bautista. Melissa Joy Heinen. Nicholas Michael Holzer. Joshua Larry Holton. Matthew A. Haslett. Lindsay M. Hoyer. Colin Riley Hibshin. Shane W. Hughes. Taylor Rose Hunley. Royce Andrew Hunstad. John W. Hunter. Tyler Kevin Huttenlocker. Nicholas Lee Jacobs. Adam C. Yant. Tessa Jo Jansen. Yamilex Jaramillo. Austin Jacob Jorant. Thomas J. Youngbluth. Cody Allen Kammerzelt. Alan J. Karras. Ethan M. Carls. Benjamin F. Kearns. Jordan Daniel Kempf. Mitchell David Kettner. Joel J. Kaiser. Sydney C. Kilcoyne. Samuel Michael Kimpan. Christopher E. Kirkpatrick. Thomas B. Kirst. Justin Thomas Klarner. Matthew J. Kaler. Andrew Michael Cates. Cassandra Sue Kozlik. Quinn Jonathan Kramer. Aaron J. Krieger. Connor James Cool. Kyle E. Cumbier. David LaBelle. John D. Lambert. Ian S. Lemire. Barry R. Lang. Benjamin Jeffrey Lang. Jeremy C. Lansing. Astrid E. Laval. Donald J. Lear. Jacob Matthew Lennox. Nicholas A. Leonard. Ryan G. Letizia. Marco Leung. Abraham G. Liebel. Devin Dean Learman. Matthew J. Lindberg. Todd Lee Lindquist. Efrain Lopez Flores. Benjamin Daniel Lundeberg. Nicole Mala. Eric D. Maki. Dylan John Megadans. Kevin Andrew Maher. Jeffrey S. Mann. Megan Elizabeth Maratz. Benjamin Mark Marshall. Alana Marie Martelak. Riley James Mason. Ryan David Matthews. Patrick R. Mavis. Dylan Ivan McCulloch. Michael J. Meyer. Harrison A. Miles. Vince M. Milishauskis. Brandon Michael Miller. Jacob Scott Miller. Jared Roger Miller. Anthony Amadeo Mishi. Aaron Brent Mitchell. Brent Thomas Moen. Daniel J. Molini. Ashley Rose Moore. Tyler M. Morrison. Andrew R. Muhlenkamp. Tanner S. Mulock. Nicholas Joseph Mussel. Dilip Nair. Jacob Carl Knapp. Dawson John Nemmers. Thomas J. Newhouse. Tatoni T. Nguyen. Troy J. Nissen. Jonathan William Norman. Briar N. Nothouse. Patrick Allen Oberhauser. Joseph P. O'Connor. David James Nowicki. Nathaniel John Panis. Troy J. Parisic. Samuel S. Parker. Grant J. Perry. Jason Paderoyo Gonzalez. Christopher R. Patterson. Zachary Joseph Patterson. Tristan Painter. Jacob J. Peters. Nicholas Gregory Peeler. Joshua Daniel Pertelli. Joshua Thomas Plummer. David L. Pollock. Eric A. Pond. Joseph Michael Porter. Samuel C. Poser. Stephanie Lynn Potter. Kyle Lee Punotai. Jeremy Joseph Rako. Sam W. Rawl. Jeremy John Rasmussen. Brian Alberto Reyes. Casey L. Riley. Cassandra May Roach. Jordan Leroy Rockwell. Kevin D. Romanesco. Benjamin C. Roper. Alec D. Russian. Alexis M. Roth. Annalise S. Roti. Tyler M. Ruthier. Sarah Suzanne Rubeck. Tyler James Ruff. Zachary M. Shanow. Derek John Schleiss. Dylan Everett Schmenk. Joseph D. Schrank. Abby Lee Schreiber. Tyler James Schultz. Ashlyn Rose Schweer. Gregory W. Seafelt. Mark G. Senst. Andrew Michael Sheely. Daniel Francis Schursel. Andrew James Sima. Jamie W. Slag. Jacob Francis Smagus. Bo John Smith. Dylan R. Smith. Caitlin Adele Smith. Nicholas J. Spees. Dylan J. Stanley. Sean Eugene Story. Greg J. Stribling. Jessica L. Simons. Andrew V. Samazik. Corey T. Tapp. Dylan R. Taylor. Matthew J. Tennyson. Rusty T. Tillman. Tyler T. Trouch. Tyler Thomas Tutluski. Dalton D. Valesky. Andrew M. Van Ness. Logan Taylor Vandenhooten. John E. Van Rens. Jared R. Viles. Brian B. Vixmer. Joel D. Walden. Tyler Andrew Wallen. Kevin J. Walls. Jonah Peter Walschlager. Justin C. Walters. Luke Andrews Warner. Benjamin M. Warnches. Brady K. Watry. Haley Ann Wells. Benjamin J. Wiederholt. Nicholas Chad Wester. Taylor S. Weinberg. Sarah E. Willie. Shannon E. Wilson. Ashley Nicole Voidelovich. Megan J. Wolf. Alexa Ray Woodworth Hanson. Alexandra Nicole Weinboom. Shi Zhang. Owen M. Yenter. Alexa Ray Yers. Aaron C. Zane. Cody J. Zasada. Daniel J. Zemer.
Ladies and gentlemen, the class of 2017. Putting together this ceremony takes considerable work, almost all of it behind the scenes. Thank you to the following: senior staff, some of whom are seated up here on stage; our commencement committee, led by Dr. Joanne Wilson and Dr. Leonida Limonovich; commencement marshal, Joe Clifton; assistant registrar Kimberly Jasper, who read the names; our student ambassadors, who served as ushers; the UW-Platteville Symphonic Wind Ensemble, led so capably by Matt Gregg; Media Technology Services, and the Division of University Relations. For all of those just mentioned who helped with the production of today's ceremony, please rise and be recognized. Now, sitting in front of this stage is a group who has taught and advised and so much more our graduating class. Would the UW faculty and staff please stand and be honored by them today? Now, none of anything that has happened today would have been possible without the last group I want to mention. This group has helped our graduates throughout their collegiate careers and, in fact, their entire lives. Would the families and friends of the 2017 graduates please stand and be recognized? Don't sit down yet. Don't sit down yet. Will everyone please rise? Turn to page 56 of your commencement program for the alma mater. Please sing along with Caitlin Rinka.
Oh, jeez. I don't need a picture. Good.
Victorious, loyal, After we are done, please put the stand.
The commencement ceremonies have been recorded and are available for on-demand viewing on our campus website. I would ask that you please remain seated until the faculty has left the gymnasium. Once the faculty have reached the lobby, I will dismiss the graduates, and they will be able to join their family and friends. The flags representing all of the countries from which our students hail are displayed out in the main lobby for pictures, as are the college banners. This concludes our ceremony. Once again, congratulations to the University of Wisconsin graduating class of 2017.